So I haven't done a video log, I think, in a day or two. I really haven't had much to talk about just because, actually, I don't think I've done it for one day. And that's just because I was just deep into what I was working on and what I was doing. Today, right now, I'm just kind of chilling in my living room. And it's been a busy day. What I want to talk about today, and something that has come up, is the difference between balancing your life and your business and keeping it in harmony. When you balance something, I'm going to show this. I've done this a few times, but it's kind of messed up. When you balance something, like I'm balancing this controller on my thumb, right? You can see I'm balancing it out, and it's going to fall, and I'm going to poke myself in the eye. But once you get it up there, it's not that hard. Now, if you're a therapist, you're probably thinking, well, you're using your shoulder muscles, your traps, your triceps, your biceps, and you're doing all this thing. But when I'm holding, I'm static. Yeah, the muscles are working, but I don't have to do any other activity. I can think, I can look around. I just have to sit there and sit still. When you're harmonizing something like a piano, as you're playing, you have to make sure all the strings on the keys are the right tightness. You have to make sure you're playing the right keys in sequence. There's a lot of things you have to think. You have to change the music sheets. There's a lot of things that you have to work on as you're going. And it's always trying to harmonize and making sure you have the right tone and rhythm. And I mean, it's just a lot of work. Well, when you're looking at your life, you have to think of, okay, well, I should harmonize my relationships, my eating, my exercise, my business, the time I spend with my business friends. You might call them clients. I call them business friends. But the time you spend with them, following up, calling them, seeing how they're doing, see if they have any questions, right? Answering any emails. I know I've been keeping my email pretty clean. I'm down to 20 a day, 20 in my inbox a day. So that's pretty cool. Versus I used to have like 150 each day and just keep piling through them. But now I'm down to 20. And the reason that is, and I'll be honest, is that I haven't been really out there. I haven't been out there marketing myself. I haven't been outbound marketing, trying to get new clients, new business friends. And what I've been doing is when people contact me and they ask if they need help and all that, I'll meet with them. I'll have the discussion and we'll do that. But I'm not kind of going out and trying to get new ones right now because I'm working on social media marketing the truth. And now I'm working on two things, which is another membership site, which I can't really talk about yet. It's not mine, it's someone else's. But once they are ready and going, then I'll be able to discuss that. But I have to harmonize. Like I have to balance, and I don't want to say balance, I have to harmonize between myself, what I'm doing, my exercise, my routines. And I'll be honest, this week has been a write-off for me because I haven't done my morning routines. I haven't been running. I got injured. I don't want to give you guys the finger, but I fractured my middle finger. And how I did that was the lights that went out, the power that went out the other day, I think I talked about in the video, but if I didn't, the power went out in my building. I had to go get two fuses from Rona. And as I was pulling the fuse out, the metal piece of it, I hit it, and I thought I just bruised it, but it looks like I fractured my middle finger. So doing all that and then getting it treated, and you can see I've got this K-tape on it. If you look at my Facebook page, you can see me getting the tape on it, me sitting there all kind of scary and crying. It was a joke. I'm good. So what else? Yeah, I mean, you just gotta harmonize everything, and you gotta make sure everything is always being worked on constantly. You're constantly going from one thing to another, and always making sure it's in harmony, that your business is in harmony, the finances that you're making, the relationships, your friendships, your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, your health, your wellness, your exercise, all have to be in balance. Harmony. I want to say balance, but all in harmony. And you always have to harmonize it and keep working, or it'll fall through. And I've done this. Like I said, this week has been a write-off. I haven't done what I should. I haven't exercised. I haven't ran. I haven't done my morning routine. I've been eating good. I can say that straightforward. I've been eating good. I always do. And the reason why that is to be honest with you, is that I don't have anything that's unhealthy in the house. So I make sure that all the junk food, anything that is going to be something I would quickly pick up. So if it was pop or anything along that line. It's not in my house. I have bottles of water. I have reverse osmosis filter. I have big mason jars of water. So I just keep drinking that. And when I'm thirsty and when I'm, kind of have the urge to eat, I'll drink water. I have fruits. I have vegetables. I made a vegetable stir fry today. So all those things, I'm like always, trying to harmonize my eating, what I'm doing, my exercise. I don't, and this is a bad thing. I mean, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, if you're working at like an IT and more of a desk job, I don't get up that much. And I mean, that's why I was doing my morning routine and walking around and going for a run and, doing my rituals in the morning. But I mean, this week has been a rough, but this is a reminder. This is why I'm doing my video log, is to get back and doing that, because these are just all the secret sauce of being successful. Sorry, this is the secret sauce of being successful, because if I do everything right, I'll be able to manage my life, my health, my mindset, my clarity, my energy, and I'll be able to keep going and work hard, and I'll reduce my stress. If I'm stressed about something, the light's gone on, I'm like, oh, that sucks. I'll be able to reduce it and go, it's not that bad, because I've worked out. I have lots of energy and I feel good. But if I'm tired, I'm fatigued, and then something comes up, I'm going to be less likely to take something on with a clear mind. I'm going to be, and I've done this. I'll get frustrated, right? And I won't want to deal with it. I'm like, forget it. I got to focus on this, and that's not a good way to handle situations if you need to deal with them. As an entrepreneur, and I mean, I talk about harmonizing your life. I found, and I don't know about yourself, whoever's watching this video, sometimes we get caught up in money, right? In the overall drive to be successful for money. And there might be different reasons why people are successful. I'm finding more and more, because of the economy, because of what people are doing, it comes down to money. It's not, well, don't pay me, I love what I do. People need to make money to pay their bills, to pay for the kids, their hydro, electricity, their cell phone, all those things. So at the end of the day, they're like, I need to get the payment. I need to do that. Well, in doing that, they work so hard. They work long hours. They, are up at 6 in the morning and they're finished at 2 a.m. in the morning. It's a long day, and I've heard people do that. And some people are shorter hours. I mean, they're up at from 8 o'clock a.m. to 6 p.m. and they still work a long day. And this is entrepreneurs. I'm not saying like if you work as an employee and you work for a company, that's all different hours too. But as a entrepreneur, you push yourself, because your mindset is, the more I work, the more money I'm going to make, the more successful I'm going to be. And reading the 4-Hour Work Week and understanding that it's the more efficient you are, and the more you set up systems and things that can cut down your time, the better you're going to be for yourself, and the more successful your business is going to be. So that's why it's just harmonizing everything and making sure everything's in balance. And I mean, one of the things I want to add to this is that for money, think of money as energy. If you have energy to do what you're doing, what you're passionate about, and talk about it and have that, that joy, people will want to be around you. People want to work with you. They'll be excited to. If you're tired, you're fatigued, and you're worn out, people are going to be stressed around you, especially if they're coming in with a stressor. Oh my God, this is not working. This campaign, this is not going. This is not happening. I need you to fix this right away. And if you're like, oh my God, and you're stressed too, and you're tired, you guys are not going to have a great relationship, and then things are not going to work out. If you have a great relationship and you're in a good place, you can balance their energy out, and you can do that so that what happens is you can resolve things quicker. You can listen if you're not stressed or tired. You can hear what they're saying, ask questions to understand, and then be able to answer them so that you can get it resolved quicker and keep moving on. And then the relationship just keeps growing, keeps strong. So, and that's how you become successful, and you stay successful by doing these things. And this is just a reminder, and the reason why I'm doing these videos is to remind myself that I gotta keep in harmony and keep, doing the things I need to do to become successful through this process, as well as when I complete Social Media Marketing the Truth and the other membership site I'm doing with another friend of mine, when I do them, then I can kind of tell the story and show the story like I'm doing right now in this video. I can show the story. Okay, well, here's the good things, here's the bad things, here's what I ran into, here's how I kept my mindset straight, and this is why it was a faster process of being successful by completing it. Now, I'm not talking about financial success. I'm just talking about completing the project. Because really my passion at the end of the day is to be able to teach, to get out in the community, all right, to enjoy what I do. And of course, right, after the matter is to be able to get that energy back so I can keep doing it. And what I mean by energy, and something that you might be thinking about, is to get that financial reward coming back in so I can do more and keep doing more and keep doing more and keep doing more and have that cycle continue. So that's really the end of my video log today. I don't want to talk too long. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Got a busy day, got a lot going on, and got a lot more to talk about. So I wish you guys a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.